So what else did you like about Glass?
So I don't think the script for Glass is bad. Those things aside with the over-explaining, I actually think it's paced fairly well. I think the dialogue is all fine. I do think that Bruce Willis kind of sleepwalks through this movie, as he has done many of the past few recent movies that I've seen him in. Anya Taylor-Joy is great. I think she had a lot more to do in this movie than I thought she was going to, because she's only in one shot of the trailer. And while I still think that the resolution with her and her molesty uncle is... It's rushed.
It's not quite satisfying.
It's not. And I mean, like, I'm not saying I want to see a picture, like a mugshot of this guy. But here's the thing, too. Including a scene of any kind of resolution beyond her just doing what she does, saying what happened, it probably would throw off the pacing, because this movie's not about her. Which really just goes to show that Split should have just done it at the end of that movie. But I digress. Right. So I think she's great. I actually think her chemistry with James McAvoy is really, really, really well done.
Yeah, there's honestly something slightly sexual which makes me a little uncomfortable, but
it's weird though, because the sexuality is between her and Hedwig, the 9-year-old alter. I mean, like, she gets Kevin a little bit, but I don't think those scenes have a sexual chemistry. But her scenes with Hedwig, I did feel it. So what?
So do you want to hear my fun theory about this movie?
Sure. Let's go.
Well, you're just rambling about fucking Anya Taylor-Joy, and it's not her movie, so I'm moving us along.
Fine. Move us along.
Fine. So I hinted this to you over Twitter before we started recording this, and you seemed very apprehensive.
Oh.
So I think that there's a wee bit of something queer going on with the Beast.
You're reaching, Joe.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Listeners, if you don't agree with this, just fast forward a couple minutes. Or if you want to hear it.
God.
Or if you want to hear it, you can leave it. But
I'm sorry, are you an internet troll and you're trying to censor me?
I'm not doing that. So no, I will hear you. I mean, again, it's fine if you read it that way. You're not wrong. Obviously, we've discussed this before. But no, so where are you getting this queer reading from?
I think it's just more, there's some weird telltale things. Like...
Get in, losers. This is the Lady Killers, a Feminine Rage podcast. I'm Jen.
I'm Sammy.
I'm Rocco.
And I'm May. Our podcast is a tribute to the female-identifying killers in horror and more.
Each episode will feature us, your Supreme Court of female murderers, discussing our favorite lady killers, from your Julias and Jennifers to your Carries and Christines.
We'll tell her story, decide if it's good for her horror, and answer the most important question of all: would we die for her?
Join us on Thursdays as we pull on our sweaters, snatch our ice picks, sharpen our scissors, and honor the lady killers who live on the silver screen.
No boys were harmed in the making of this podcast.
Yet.
Hello, I'm Shelby Scott, the host of Scare You to Sleep, a podcast where I tell you spooky bedtime stories full of creepy sound effects and music that is soothing yet unsettling to help immerse you into a world of horror. This is a show for those of us who have realized horror can be a strange but relaxing escape from reality. Speaking of escapes, sometimes I lead you through guided nightmares, like a guided meditation, but instead of flowery meadows, I take you on a journey through your own personal nightmare. So come get lost in the terror with me. Listen to Scare You to Sleep wherever you listen to podcasts, or find us online at bloody.fm. Sweet screams.